to another level over the summer.
Empty backfield, three receivers stacked off to the left, and they get to C.J. Baxter, the true freshman.
Especially tonight against Nick Saban's defense, like movements like that. Make this defense have to communicate and adjust.
We'll take it to Baxter, pitch it to Xavier Worthy, and the speedster.
He reacts to that play.
Hand the ball off, and kind of bounce it is Baxter. He's set. Receiver stacked to the right now. They don't pressure Ewers. He's got some space. Can he get there with his legs? Yes. Scrambles and dives.
Ewers, and he does a good job seeing it, picks it up.
Jonathan Brooks, sophomore from.
But playing, he's kind of the quarterback in that back end.
Play action. Ewers has plenty of time, scans and checks it down to the tight end, Jatavion Sanders. The ball comes out, a scramble for it. And it looks like Texas may have retained possession. Knocking the ball loose was Malachi Moore. Not a turnover, but a huge game-wrecking loss.
I'm surprised that ball stayed in play, and they called that a fumble. I thought it might have been an incompletion, how quickly that ball came out. Again, good job by Alabama taking away any options downfield. He just has to check this down.
They're going to hand it off to Brooks. He plows across the right side.
You know, it's a guy you pull for. Been through a lot in Austin, just a couple of years.
Downfield shot, launch for Worthy, and it's not as strength of Ewers a year ago throwing the deep ball. 0 for 7 from beyond 20 yards against Rice. And it's tough to move the ball.
Safeties have to come down because you're running the ball on them, and they can stop the run with two safeties back. You're going to have a long night.
3rd and 7, typically no fun for opposing offenses. A rush 4. Ewers has time, flips it, completes it, and a first down. Jordan Whittington made the catch, absorbed a hit, and moves the sticks.
Really good route, but nice job with the pocket presence. Here's your route right here, but watch how Ewers kind of navigates the pocket. Doesn't panic, works it, keeps his eyes downfield. Outstanding route there on 3rd down.
And Worthy, it's a backwards pass. He can throw it, launching downfield. Contested balls are a flat.
A quick throw to him. Got out of position just by about a half step.
So Texas back in Bama territory. Ewers from the pocket. Now he'll loft one downfield. A ton of air. Running underneath it. Worthy's got it for a touchdown. The deep shot this offense has been seeking desperately. They strike from 44.
What a throw by Ewers, and a great read. He's looking right here to read the safety key, and if he bites up on this underneath route, he's going to take a shot. You can see how he feels. Okay, I got him where I want him. Let's put it up in the air, one-on-one against the freshman. And he
the viewers on this 3rd and 4, different look. They fling it to him. Creative ways to get number 1 the ball, who bounces off 2 men, gets a first down to the 22. Shows the toughness as well as the speed.
It shows the toughness, but really, really bad technique here by Arnold coming up at corner and Key. They just try to use their shoulder pads, just try to hit him. Nick Saban wants to see you wrap up.
10th play of this high-tempo drive. Baxter tries to bounce it. Patience. Couldn't get fresh bodies in there, could they? Because of that tempo, Baxter just powers and muscles for another first down to the 13.
Bama not even getting to it. You can see they're frustrated. They want to get the call in. There's some miscommunication right now with Alabama just trying to get the call in. You can see that defense frustrated. They didn't get lined up. Look at the defensive line. You got open gaps there. Good job by the freshman bouncing around and a good push up front.
On the edge, catch made by Whittington, and he's going to be tackled. Be a factor as we grind on here. A lot of traffic in the backfield. Ewers flips it, and it's broken up beautifully. Pressure. Ewers escapes, makes a move, and will stumble forward. He'll be stopped at the 10. Deontay Lawson knocked him down. The Tide didn't get a stop, and here comes the field goal team.
Yeah, they're going to bring pressure right here. kind of rolling the dice, getting aggressive, trying to be able to affect the timing. Ewers thinking, we saw him scramble for a first down.
Fake it, and a high throw where he couldn't come out. So quarterback made some magic in the fourth quarter. Texas now back to work, and the freshman is tackled behind. Not been very productive for Texas tonight. 43 on the ground. 2nd and 15. They get it to the perimeter quickly. This is an effective way to use Baxter, who gets position, but this is tough, needing 11. 4-man rush. Ewers steps up, flips it away. It's just over the head of Whittington, who had some space, and the Tide defense come up with a 3-and-out.
They just bring 4, but they're able to get great pressure. Chris Braswell is coming off from the right side. Here's your receiver, works across. Pretty impressive by Ewers to climb this pocket, up into the pocket, keeps it just enough time alive, and puts it up.
That's great. U.S. tennis, the teenager wins her first major. Fake it to Brooks. Ewers looking across the middle, and it's incomplete.
Sark really dialing up there on those early downs. He's able to dislodge that ball.
And they'll run it off the left side on 2nd down, and Brooks almost. And they're going to try to sneak it with a push. The ball actually goes to Brooks. He juggled it, held on, and they moved the sticks.
That ball came out.
Yeah.
Ball came out.
He just
Not only is he short, that's a fumble. I mean, the timing of that just felt off. That ball went through his legs. Somehow, you got Brooks, who looks down, and he never had it. Never had the football.
We're going to discuss whether he was down before the ball came.
How can you be down when he didn't have it? He didn't have the ball.
What? First of all, I wasn't convinced they're actually going to run a play. I thought they might try to draw him offside. Bill, what are you seeing there?
I have a muff ball, so anybody can pick it up and run with it. Had it been a fumble on 4th down,
yeah,
only the person that fumbled it could advance it. So being that this is a muff, no possession,
yep,
anybody can
That's
pick
huge.
it up on the offense.
Look at the ball. Watch the ball. Tell me if you ever see that. You could see it bouncing around. I think anytime a center on a sneak, he starts to reach.
The ruling on the field, it was a fumble by the quarterback. The ball was recovered beyond the line, but the ball will be returned due to the 4th down play. Will be returned to the fumble. It'll be Alabama's ball.
Well, this is not, Bill, the way you see it. This is an enormous decision on the field. Alabama will have it in plus territory if this call stands. Is that something they can look at in replay, whether the quarterback had possession, Bill?
Possession is reviewable.
Sark, I think, sees it the way you do, Bill. And by the way, he talked about a huge moment in this game. I just don't think he ever had the football.
You know, and I go back to what possession is. I don't care if it's a pass, a kick.
You can see the ball right there.
No, he never
had it.
His hands.
And again, you're talking about a quarterback in the shotgun 90% of the time. You got to stay with the center on a sneak, and that ball came out.
David Allman is the replay official for this SEC crew. They work with the headquarters in Birmingham, but the decisions will be made here, along with Matt Leffler, the referee. Again, possession, if it's reviewable, what specifically, Bill, are they looking at to determine whether he had it long enough?
I look for the same thing I do on a pass. You've got to have firm control of the ball. You got to be able to do a football move. He hasn't done any of that.
Bill, is there enough here to overturn this?
I say there's enough.
It's because you want to be right? I mean, I'm just kidding.
No.
Yeah.
Well, the ball came, it hit about 3 different legs before.
Billy, here's a good look for you right here. This is going to be your look.
No, he's pulling his hands away without the ball. This is one of the weirdest replays you've ever seen in an incredibly impactful situation in the game. It's either Texas ball,
ever possessed.
It's either Texas ball with the first down and Alabama half away. Now Ewers batted. No, it's right back to him. Weird stuff is happening. The quarterback on the reception will scamper out of bounds for 5 yards. What's going to happen next?
How about Lawson? He times that up. The backer knocks it down. Most quarterbacks are taught just knock the ball down. Ewers lost all this.
Ewers has time, but it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Mitchell in heavy traffic. Head coach putting it on the line. And Brooks fighting. I don't think he got there. Dallas Turner wrapped him up. And this time it is going to be a turnover on downs. Where the side just ran in. I thought he was clearly short. And it is short. Alabama football.
Watch Turner. Watch him come all the way over. Doesn't even really get set. Blows Sanders up. It makes the play of the night for Alabama. Lawson help cleans it up.
Texas trying to punch it in to stretch this to double digits. Worthy in motion. Brooks fights to the end zone, and Texas quickly cashes in to build the lead. What an incredible turnaround in the last few plays.
Heck of a job of executing up front. Good effort here by Brooks. There was some initial penetration.
Out of trouble in the second half. Screen. Sanders again. Tight end takes off. Look at the big man move. A flag comes flying in. This will be against Texas. A scrum at the end of the play.
The left tackle, as you saw.
Well, they're behind the sticks now, 1st and 15 instead of being in Alabama territory. Brewers scampers, and that's a throw it in the ground. Nobody. Baxter in the delay. Haven't had it. Brooks off the right side. And he's still trying to push the pile forward. Dragged down about 3 yards short of the marker. It will be 3rd down. Crucial to get off the field here and not let Texas move the chains and chew the clock. But they do that. 1st down. Jonathan Brooks drag Blackshirt. Tick, tick, tick. Texas feeling good right now. And Saban's going to spend a timeout right here, already having to use one.
We've been bragging about Sanders as a receiver tonight. He's had monster night, over 100 yards. Watch 80 get out in front to the left. Actually, it's zero get out in front, Sanders.
Brooks off the right side. Look, you come into this place, and we've been documenting it. Serious urgency to get the stop here as Brooks on 2nd and long bounces it. See if he'll spend it here again. Yep.
Run the ball, you keep the clock going. They're out of timeouts. I think he's trusting Ewers. I think he's going to try to throw this ball and pick up the first to end the game. Or not.
Well, they hand it off and pick up the 1st down and perhaps end the game. Brooks with a burst, and the Texas offensive line and skill people beginning to flex out there.
I think maybe Alabama's thinking the same thing. Look at this. You got it, motion, DB running with him, nobody in the middle. Because of the formation, they put 6 defensive backs on the field.
The parting of the Crimson.
It's a lot of things, but that's what you do, you know.
Well, their schedule is filled with a lot of challenges, but a lot of opportunity. 3, so perhaps a chance to evaluate. Meanwhile, it's 3rd and 7. Will they run it again? Yes, it's Brooks, and this time to be dragged down a couple of yards. 3 to just keep it and start kneeling down. Alabama
there you go.
Jumped there.
It's kind of fitting. That's a fitting ending right there.
Sugg knows that's it. That is going to do it.
Wow.
Offside on the defense, number 17. Went into the neutral zone, causing a reaction by the offense. That's a 5-yard result and a 1st down.
You know, Sarkisian was mentored by Pete Carroll early in his career. He goes to Washington. Not supposed to be any good. They beat Pete Carroll in USC. Beat his mentor, not just that year, but the year after. Another look at this. So